Hello, everyone. It's Kristin. I wanted to come on and talk to you and explain a little bit about why courageous destiny, which again, simply put, is everything you want in your business and life, has special considerations to the word and the activity of sales. So, one of the reasons why I talk so much about sales is I work with people to help them find their life's purpose, their passion in life, that thing that inspires and fulfills them. Once they find that, if they can build a business around that, then they can do that most of the time. So, what happens when somebody is living in their purpose most of the time? They're living very fulfilled. They're very excited. It's almost like their business and that thing that they do in order to generate resources for themselves becomes healing. It's the thing that they do to heal themselves. They look forward to it. I can't wait to begin tomorrow. I'm going to be able to do this, this, and this and create an abundant amount of resources for me and my family and love what I'm doing and feel great doing it. It's almost like your business, instead of becoming the source of anger, anguish, and frustration, becomes the source of healing for my clients, for me. I won't go a day without coming on here or coaching or doing something that moves the dial and the needle forward on courageous destiny because it's my life purpose. I'm here to help other people find their life's purpose and then build a business and life they love around that. I mean, that's really, really important to me. It's a big part of what I do. Of course, there are other things like transitioning out of corporate America and, other things that I help people do to live that happy and fulfilled life, more adventure, more love, finding the love of their lives, like all of those different things. That's all part of their courageous destiny. But the ultimate be all end all is finding that life purpose. So, what happens and why sales? Like, what's the big deal? So, many professionals and many people haven't had a career in sales before. They haven't built a business before. They don't have the habits of somebody who built a business before. And because of that, what I do with the work that I do is I help them to rewire some of the things that they already think about being a business owner and some of the things that they think about how they're going to attract clients and how they're going to make income. I help them rewire that. And here's why. A lot of us go into things already knowing what to expect. But a lot of the times, what we're expecting is a limit. It's a limitation. It's not something, our expectation isn't like it is inspiring us. It's scaring us. It's fearful. For people who want to open up their own business, how do I get health care? How do I have insurance? Where's my money going to come from? This isn't responsible of me. I can't make a full-time income or the resources to be able to support myself, my family, and all of our medical needs, et cetera, in my passion-based business. And the other thing that happens is with sales, I'm not a salesperson. Salespeople are dirty. I don't want to be dirty. I don't want to have to sell. I've never had to do that before. That's not comfortable to me. If it's warm, I can do it, but if it's a warm sales, if somebody comes up to me, I have no problem sharing with them what I do and be passionate about what I do. But when it comes to having them collect money, for me charging money for that, it feels awkward, it feels shameful, it doesn't feel right. So there's all kinds of reasons why people wouldn't live their courageous destiny and they wouldn't put their passion and their purpose into a business. And what I'm here to help people do is to create the possibility that what if putting their passion in their business is actually the thing that is going to bring an abundant amount of resources into their life, bring an abundant amount of love for their life, give them control back over their calendar, help them heal, help them feel fulfilled. So all of those limits closes out that possibility. And so what I'm here to do is to help people to kind of get through that in their mind so at least they can discern what's a limit in their mind and develop strategy in order and a direction on how to move forward. People who are truly here for a reason and they feel that they're here for a reason and they have a purpose will have that purpose call them. It's like it's calling me, it's calling me, it's calling me. And it doesn't go away. It's like inside, it's like this beautiful flower inside ready to bloom, but it can't get watered. And a lot of times it can't get watered because of those limitations that we have in our mind. So I wanted to share that with people today to create that possibility. So in and of itself, this video, if you're watching, can be very valuable to you. The other reason why I wanted to share this is because I wanted to let you know that I do have some different programs that I have coming out, that I coach, and new products and courses that I'm offering at various different price points to help people with that, to help them start to close that gap of this is impossible for me to do this to this is possible for me to do this, right? To close that gap of limits that we might already have in our mind. So I'm going to give you what those are. And if you're interested in more information on any of these, I would absolutely love it if you could share with me, PM me. This isn't a hard sale. This is if this is inspiring you, if this is something I'm showcasing a problem that you've been kind of grappling with, you want to move on to this thing, but you can't do it because you've got all these reasons why not to do it. I was just talking to a client yesterday, and she has really created a thriving business. And she wants to move to that next level of business. So it's like whenever we're trying to move to that next level, right? That's when we want to look out for limits and look out for our fear and what's automatically being generated in what I call our unconsciousness, right? 95% of the way that we think is not conscious to us. We have 5%. What are we going to do with that 5%? How are we going to build our life? How are we going to create our life around our purpose? How are we going to use that to discern whether or not we're entering into a state of fear or if we're freely creating something? So I'm talking to my client and, she's telling me all the reasons why she wasn't able to expand. And when I said, well, are you looking at all the reasons to expand? Are you looking at that it could also bring you incredible joy and happiness? Are you looking at that it could also bring you time freedom if you do it strategically? Are you also looking at it's your business. You get to design and create it however you want. And that uniqueness could actually be the thing that makes it go through the roof, right? So is the fear of success, does she have a feeling that more success would create more time and less balance in her life? These are all things to be addressed when we want to live our courageous destiny and when we want to bring things into our lives that we really want. The thing is that the things in life that we really want, those don't always show up as our priorities. They show up as a nice idea. What I'm saying and what I want to do in Courageous Destiny is going, this isn't a nice idea. This is what's in your heart right now. And you have a God-given right or universe-given right, whatever you want to call it, right? To be able to create and design that business and life that you love. So, some of the tools that I have right now that are available. Number one tool is I do have a group coaching program, Courageous Destiny Be Your Sales Success. The reason why it's sales is because that has a lot of reprogramming that needs to be done for people. People limit themselves as who they can talk to and when they can talk to them and how much money they can charge. And other people that are doing the same thing, if they don't have those limits, are usually getting the business. And you know what I don't like about that? Is sometimes they don't care as much as those beautiful people that are in front of me. Or they might, but if the people that are in front of me really take it on and embrace that it can be sales can be a different way, that you can actually learn how to pack so much valuable value into the product and services that you offer that you feel like you're out of integrity with yourself if you don't share it with people. That's what we want. We want you to feel so worth it, so valuable that it just makes sense for you to share it, and it's natural and it's intuitive. And a lot of times that comes with getting a little bit of junk that's in the trunk of our unconscious mind out so we can replace it with aligned actions and aligned decisions and thoughts and ways of thinking to actually help us move forward. So I have a group coaching, Courageous Destiny, Be Your Sales Success. It actually started this past Monday, but I am going to offer a makeup session so that if anybody else wants to join, I really would love to have a couple more people in there. So like two, max three people into that group that are looking to take their business to the next level. And the things that I've been saying on this video resonate with them. Okay. So that's opportunity number one. Opportunity number two is I offer Courageous Destiny Be Your Sales Success in a private format. When it's in a private format, we get much more detailed, much more involved. We go much faster. It's just the nature of the business. Or the nature of the work. I'm able to actually get more in tune with you personally. So there is a premium associated with individual coaching. There's a premium associated with group coaching too, but I try to have different levels of investment so that you can take your choices to which is best for you. Both programs are incredibly valuable, and both programs I have seen people, come into the world with new programs and services. I've seen people elevate their sales. I've seen people totally drop what they're doing, honestly, and create something new that they actually really love. They didn't even realize they didn't like the thing that they thought they loved. It's when you start really tuning into you and your courageous destiny and what your beliefs and your hopes and your dreams are, it's amazing how much came from other people. And as you unravel that ball of yarn, you're going to find things that you might not have expected. So those are two opportunities. The third opportunity, I'm just letting everybody know about. I have not launched it. It will be launched in January of 2026, maybe a little bit before, and it's going to be the Courageous Destiny community. In the Courageous Destiny community, I'm going to offer resets, how-tos, videos, and do live streaming twice a month to help people and support people in their courageous destiny. And that program, it's not really a program, it will be completely self-guided by you, but it is something that can certainly help you get started and, make your life more rich and fall in love with your life and also give you some really incredible, valuable tools to do that. It will be packed full of value. So, the last thing I want to let you guys know about is I am coming up with different resets and challenges and different ways to take you from where you're at today to a result quickly. As those are coming up, I will be posting them in the Courageous Destiny community. So please, by all means, you know, if you're listening and if you like this idea, this work, you love the idea of living your courageous destiny, because it's always your courageous destiny, not mine, and not anybody else's, then I just want to encourage you to stay in tune and to have a listen. Have a listen to my podcast, Courageous Destiny, Build a Business and Life You Love. And also stay tuned, because thank you to April Braybender and Braybender Creative, I am giving Courageous Destiny a whole new Facebook and look and website and all kinds of new tools that are going to be coming out to help support, promote you living your courageous destiny. So hang on to your seatbelts. I know I am. I'm creating myself every day to step into these shoes that I have been dreaming about for years and years and years, 13 years in fact. I come to you with thousands of hours of coaching, mastery, ups and downs, and real life experience. Some of the things that I hear when people work with me is, it's like you've been there. And I'm like, that's because I have. And it's interesting when you set out to be in a life of service in the way that I have. I always say God has made sure, and you could say universe too. Again, I'm not here to discern what everybody's beliefs are, but I like to say God. So God has said to me on many occasions, I need to equip you. And I believe that, and I'm grateful for that. And so I am grateful for this journey. I'm grateful to be sharing this with you today. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Go ahead and PM me. I'm very responsive. I want to, especially at this time in building Courageous Destiny, I want to hear from you. I want to hear your ideas, and I want to hear what you have to say. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And for now, bye for now.